we are headed into the theater looking for hospitals, among other things. We have a little bit of scratch, and Baldwin has a few really negative perks, so I wouldn't mind chiseling them away. I don't think we're fighting the Harvest Child. I think that's a lot of risk for very little reward, as it were. So we could take the earlier resistance encounter into the unknown, into the hospital, into the academics cache. Probably into that question mark. Yeah, I think that's the play. All right, I wanted the resistance, and it's 1-1. I'd rather pick up the stress on Baldwin, but what can you do? And then we need to win a cultist battle. Well, I don't know. Oh, grumble, grumble. Now, we didn't upgrade Raucous Revelry, although I did decide I wanted to have toe-to-toe on. I think that's all reasonable. That all stays the same. I think I'm going to drop double tap for that, and then we already have Indiscriminate Science on. All right. We have checked things. Yes, that is correct, Kara, which I believe is the best trophy, the best combat trophy. Oh, all right. Well, we don't get a choice. We have to avoid this fight. How much did that hurt relationships? Wait, what? It didn't hurt the Oh, they agreed. Never mind. That's good, I guess. I would have liked to have fought, though, for sure. The stress is building on Paracelsus, but going to the Hoarder would be downright foolish. An ambush. Okay. It's holy water to get rid of that. Oh, this is messy. So even though it puts Baldwin in a terrible place, I think I toe-to-toe to get some taunt up to protect our Plague Doctor. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to move back here. Those burns. And then, unfortunately, we have to pass. No, of course, resist the move that would have moved Baldwin forward. Rooting her, the fact that you can't move across a rooted person is slightly troubling. But I don't think we had a choice. Yeah, the Plague Doctor did resist the stress from the change turn, which is a very interesting thing. Now, we can't move, so I think we just refresh toe-to-toe here. As much as I want to, like, Howling End and get rid of one of these fools. Oh my gosh, the crits, though. I tell you what. Because I think we're going to have to skip turn with Baldwin now, too. This is like... We're getting wrecked here. I don't know what to do, though, because I guess that was really a big misplay. Yeah. I wanted to be able to protect her, but... Or, excuse me, protect the rest, but this route and the way that it's behaving is really hurting us badly. Yeah, I wish I had given the Plague Doctor melee. It's just insane to me that I can't move across a rooted enemy, but I can be shifted across one. Jeez. This is insanity. We don't have Bloodlust either. So that gets rid of the root, which means I can at least move Baldwin forward, but Oh my gosh. All right, that ambush was as critically bad as possibly can be. So yeah, so toe-to-toe has a huge downside we've just learned. All right, we're gonna scrape back. No worries. But we have to be very careful when ambush not to use toe-to-toe. The lesson is learned. Hey, Jacob, welcome. So we need to do a ton of stress healing here. Let's hope this is not a nasty fight. Somewhat nasty fight. All right. I'm just going to be... No, I do not think Bloodlust is worth it, generally speaking. Let's see. We just get rid of this because Front Mortar is going to ruin our fun. And then every little bit of stress healing helps. I was surprised how fast Boudica hit Death's Door there. Okay. Good, no Front Mortars. Oh, I can't apply vulnerable from that rank. Got it. Okay, we need to... I made a... I mean, serious debate. You were down a tiny few hit points. Doesn't really matter which one we kill. And then Solemnity just for the stress heal. Oh, 3 stress heal is just, it's so good. All right, we need another Raucous. So we're just going to hold off. Let our friendships work. The Plague Doctor has no... Oh, the Plague Doctor has 2 friendships, actually, so... Hopefully they start to do some work. All right, we have hit max winded. I wish Indiscriminate Science could affect winded, as a side note. Yeah, so I was talking about Bloodlust earlier, Tito, and just to go back to your question, and I think that the issue with Bloodlust is it takes too much time to set up and doesn't really yield a lot of positive results. Like, oh my gosh, I did not expect that to get the kill. I forgot that when we crit, we do a ton of damage with the fire that comes after the fact. All right, well, I think we've stabilized. We need to put a little more work into Paracelsus, but we'll probably be able to buy some laudanum after we're done doing our diseases and things.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
Oh, Jacob, that is a tough question to answer. I'm gonna go it doesn't matter which way I go with this one, so just the one that spends less money since we're going to the hospital. I think that Darkest Dungeon 2... Okay, and then I'm going to do the thing that I've learned how to do, right? I'm going to grab that. Academics caches, I don't care about. We're going to skip that. I'll take the ablative powder for friendship and take that and then leave the rest. Okay, we've learned. I think DD2 in its current state is a better overall game, and the potential of Darkest Dungeon 1 better, Darkest Dungeon 2 more potential. Great, another ambush. The game saw how well our last ambush went and decided to share with us. We're gonna play this one better this time, though, I think. That would have been nice if that one had worked out a little better. We're not going to use toe-to-toe. So we'll be able to move the Plague Doctor back, intimidate.
Steady yourself.
So that comes with a move. All right. That's something. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, we get that. We get the taunt up. Now we can use toe-to-toe. Whoa. Hello. Thank you, Baldwin. Now, not later.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
But yeah, I think long-term Darkest Dungeon 2 is going to become the game. And I'm not going to have a lot of interest in going back to Darkest Dungeon 1. That, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't think that was going to secure both kills. Whoopsie daisies. All right, well, we could have gotten a little bit of healing off of that, but we do have the Surgeon stable, so we heal a surprising amount as we stagecoach about. Josh, if you're lurking in the wings, one slime mold coming your way. Baldwin and Paracelsus are slowly rekindling some semblance of a friendship. Okay, no diseases, but now here we go. I want to get rid of anemic and hemophilia. Hydrophobe is also annoying. We've theorized that this affects oases.
We need not be defined by our
So of these two, hydrophobe, I don't think I'm going to be going to that many. Or maybe I just save my money. I think I save my money.
tonics, tinctures, and
Because
remedies.
anytime we go to a hospital, we should be stocking up on all of the laudanum we can possibly get so that we can keep stress in check. Okay. So Baldwin's going to start working on Paracelsus's stress, and that will also build some relationship, which we need. I don't like that we have kind of a long string. Oh, the Harvest Child. There's no way. There goes some of that relationship that I wanted to build in the wrong direction. What can we get out of an academic study? The stun trinket is very good. The Astroglass Flute for a little extra stress healing could be really nice. Okay, you two agree. We just need to run away. Anybody want some meat squozen through a cage? Question mark. Okay, where I want to go someplace that has a road battle. Wow, literally no one has an opinion at all. We have to go to an oasis, I just realized, which means we probably should have taken out hydrophobia. Let's just get the loathing down. We do need to do that. I don't want to kill the Harvest Child.
Indeed, to profit in destruction.
That's more like it.
Results are encouraging.
That removes the dodge, gets them moved a little bit forward. I think the dog is more annoying because of its ability to riposte, so I'm gonna choose it as the target of opportunity. Ooh, one off? One off. You love to hate to see it.
The slow suffering begins.
Honestly, crits on the leper are far more concerning for the other people they generate stress on than vice versa. Okay. We're down below the threshold. True teamwork. And then I think we just finish this one up because... yeah. What else are we going to get out of it? Maybe a little healing off that swipe.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your
See, crit trinkets become a lot more enticing now that... because our setup is so... like, for instance here, right? A crit trinket is better than a 15% range damage skills because a crit is worth so much more now. Oh yeah, no. The leper Chad. The leper is 100%. Like, in my book, the most Chadly character of the Darkest Dungeon 2 crowd by a mile. They're just capable of shrugging so much off, and we're in the market for a reverberating redoubt for the leper, and then all things being equal, I find it weird that these two disagree right now. They both want to fight, but differently. Now, you gaining, I think all the relationships are good, and Paracelsus is not involved, so I think we probably go with strength here. Strength and speed, even though speed kind of works strangely. That's one of my regular soapboxes that I get on. Let's see, 10 to 15. It's just shy. 10% crit probably isn't going to do it. I want to get a kill. I think that's a play. Let's get rid of the corpses and light some things on fire. And then the speed buffs are going to mean next turn, nothing should survive. That's going to make it slightly more likely that something survives. But we can toe-to-toe to get our order back. Even though now we know we can't move across. Hello. Every time I use toe-to-toe to root myself, I swear, it's like the game is just laughing at me. Did we get a crit there? It looked kind of like there might have been a crit. Because our leper is not going to have an action again. Well, they might actually, if we don't double down. Yeah, because we're no longer in place here. So 2-4. Just going to put some blight on you. And at least we can move forward. We haven't shot ourselves too much in the face. Really? Oh, I guess. Rumble. I mean, is there any point in not just... I think we just finish this guy off. That was nice. And I think stress is under control enough that I'm not going to bother. So we could put point blank shot on Dismas if we think we're going to get stuck in this like weird front. Oh my gosh. The amount of movement that this group of enemies is putting on us is really something to behold. Too off. I don't think we could have done much. I'm holding off because I want Dismiss to collect the kill because the crit will give us a little more stress healing. And apparently we also get a free heal. Okay. Doesn't look like the stress, we got any actual stress healing.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble.
Oh, Rose, I missed your message. You saw MT chat. I'm not sure what that refers to. And food barrels are worthless.
The loathing whispers.
Not to be too cruel to food barrels, but okay. Would have been nice. We'll probably pick that up with via other means though. Oh. One off? Yep. Fair optimal as the day is long. Gonna have to come up with my own version of that at some point. Oh, I could have used Magnesium Rain there. And I could have secured both kills, assuming the fire landed.
This is no time to falter.
Yeah, Leper don't care. Probably Grape Shot here. Pick up the kill. Now, unfortunately, Indiscriminate Science also doesn't affect combo, I don't believe. So we'll just do it that way. You're welcome at my fire. What does that do? Stress heal? Okie doke. And then I'm doing that just because I am trying to build a relationship there still. I guess I should upgrade Withstand because in situations like this, Intimidate isn't doing much for us, and Withstand gets pretty good on the tanking front. Okay. But I see our party starting to coalesce. Neutralizing powder we can at least use to build some relationships. Seems like we have more neutralizing powder than we know what to do with. Alright, we're just going to have a bit of a fire sale on all the powders. So everyone's going to use them. Well, but we don't actually need to build relationships on anyone except Paracelsus. Hold on. What I am doing right now is foolish. Well, we'll keep a neutralizing powder on Baldwin and Paracelsus. These two can use it on each other. In case we need laudanum, we'll put it there. And then the adrenaline tonic, just in case. For a long time, I didn't think you could use the adrenaline tonic on other people, which it is much more valuable now that I know that it's a slight stress, large heal. Speedy enemies is kind of scary. But no front mortar. Yeah, what could they do with Bloodlust? It's so hard. Like, maybe rather than it being them bleeding, it could be you bleeding, but we get a nice buff, 50% damage, so this should hit, like, really hard. Yeah, there's... I guess technically we should have dropped the blind, potentially. Oh yeah, and I forgot. We're supposed to be doing this. Buffing them back and forth. One off, two off. These little chip shot damages don't bother us at all, which is the good news. Because the surgeon's table is going to put in work. Unfortunately, I wish you could use indiscriminate science and not get the heal from it. Kind of like solemnity, you can stress heal without getting the rest. Because it would be wildly beneficial to be able to use indiscriminate science to manipulate buffs. Yeah, we need to swap double cross out. I don't think I realized the way that works. Dismas taking hits for the leper. That's probably not what I'm looking for. Out of life. Should use an ablative. Forgot. Neutralizing, not an ablative. Excuse me. Okay. So we need more tanking trinkets. Baldwin is not... not realized any of his true potential. Another hospital is interesting. But I do kind of feel like... Let's see, did we miss the creature den? That's the next question. Yep. Yes, we did. And we have to win a cultist battle. I think I'm just going to reduce the loathing. Wow, we're collecting all the poetry. Alright, well, slowly we're building Baldwin and Paracelsus into the dynamic fighting duo we've always needed. This fight. Pure terror. So middle one hasn't gone. Oh wait, back one hasn't gone. Oh, because they swapped. All right.
Early results are encouraging.
Rose, well played. Let's see. We're not going to get the kill. Let's withstand. Yeah, definitely need to upgrade withstand. I think I've been sleeping on it as an ability. There's the other one that hadn't gone, so not that useful. Nothing a little solemnity can't clean right up. We have the taunt, so I'm going to not risk getting the kill until I can... see, that's just so frustrating. I guess we're still trading 1 for 2, so it's fine, but... We need ourselves a corrupting cleaver, too, I think. Oh, there goes that last stress. That's nice. Could have been a kill. And Dismas should go first. Yeah. Okay. Well, no stress. Living a stress-free lifestyle.
Gone. Let it die.
Caltrops are insane. We'll be saving all Caltrops for the final boss now that we have the Librarian Crit Trinket, because it is so good on Dismas. You take that first turn, you take aim, and then you Caltrops with the crit token, and you get 25... No. Maybe only 45 stress, or 45 damage on everybody. Yeah, it's quite lovely. Wait, hold on. You and Boudica... So it doesn't matter which of these two we pick. Let's just do that. Yeah, plus the grape shot crits. There's a lot of good potential for sure. But on this one, yeah, I think we fish for the big damage on the big guy, I think. Get rid of the goat. Hope for a fleshy backhand. That's the good stuff. Slightly less good when this happens. Pull him forward, please. Okay. We like that. We need to get Dismas some more crit, though, for sure. Painful breath is, like, the worst. I think we're just about to go to a hospital, if I recall correctly. And I can't remember if sepsis is one of the really bad ones or not either. Wow, Dismas is just low rolling on this guy constantly. I would not eat those corpses. That's it's gonna be bad for business, you moving forward. This guy has Death Blow, so put him on Death's Door, and then we'll get a nice little heal here. Trying to burn through these neutralizing powders as best as I can remember. Okay.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
I like it.
An unexpected find.
That's a nice chunk of baubles. Wait. Fine, I'll take the ceremonial drum. I don't know how full we are inventory-wise. I may end up throwing it away immediately. Nope. We have tons of stuff. And if I'm planning on someone dying... What is sepsis again? Which one is that? Round start weakness. Okay, it's not terrible. Do I remember there being... No, we just passed our hospital, didn't we? Yes, we chose not to go to our hospital, thus forever dooming us to sepsis. Joy of joys. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Boudica. Boudica is going to be really pissed off when we go to the Oasis. For she is hydrophobic, and we should pay attention to exactly what that means. Yeah, so she wants to leave, and then no matter what we pick... Oh, we're ruining so many relationships. This is truly awful. Dismas is going to take a hit with Baldwin and Boudica, I guess. Two pips on each. Okay. Hopefully we can rebuild that. The spring water though is very good. I'm not angry that we got it. Oh, nobody agrees on what we're doing here. I'd like to zero out the loathing, so I'm going to go left. And then I'll probably take the extra mastery rather than the assistance. Oh yeah, and then Dismas, you're sitting on double cross, which you can't use at the moment. I'm almost tempted to put point blank on, but I think I'll put double tap back in the rotation. Send that slime mold to the nether region. There we go. All right, it is just, everybody just wants to leave, because the loathing apparently is not to be sorted out. But that does put us at 100% relationships. In the second leg of our journey, it's not bad. Do I want to go to the Hoarder? 57-47? No, probably not. Alright, we'll resist there from Paracelsus. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Now let's see. The other question here is, what's our consumable situation look like? We have just a staggering number of mostly bad consumables. I'd put the clotting powder on for a cultist fight, I think, and then these combine. Because I may go all the way on this next fight. The only thing that's giving me pause is we don't have any blinds. Alright, frenzied enemies. Frenzied and pretty fast, I'm noticing. Oh, that is... Everybody's got sepsis. Cool. We didn't have a lot of opportunity to do anything about that. Let's get rid of the corpse, move everybody forward. I have this suspicion we're going to end up using a spring water on our Plague Doctor, which is not what I'm looking for. Get that nice fire debuff. Why is our Plague Doctor taking extra hits? I don't need this, thank you. Ooh, that's spicy though. The riposte is just hanging tough. I want to get some heals, though, for sure. Oh, that was a nice stress heal, though. I think Battlefield Medicine would have been strictly better there. Baldwin's better at taking hits like this. Although I guess they're both we're going to have to take some. This is a very fast goat. Alright, well, heal right back up. Probably should have chopped there. But I do want... Oh, we can only get that heal. Oh, better than nothing. Okay, good enough. I really thought I'd be able to get one more heal on the Plague Doctor, but now looking more closely... Alright, we're going to leave that, but picking up the blind makes me much more likely to do the final fight. Keep that laudanum in our hip pocket. But yeah, now I'm much more likely to do the Guardian fight because we have a blind handy. Who did I put it on? Dismiss? Alright. Dismiss is a relatively good choice. We are... There was one other weird thing that was going on. Oh yeah, we have sepsis in 2 places. We're getting all sepsised up. So we're going to need to work on that. Dismiss? Why you yelling at people and calling them buffoons? As a reminder, we have Praise the Sun, so we have an increased chance of positive affinity, not that negative affinity that you're spouting on about. And I believe, and this is a good chance to check, I think doing the final fight here, if we decide to do it, assuming things go well, I believe it counts as a cultist encounter, but that's a big citation needed. I was going to say 8 to 16. We couldn't shoot the front one, so... Okay. Get rid of the corpse. Dismiss taking the hit due to Amorous. But I like that. Anything that repairs our relationships. Now, am I going to get myself into trouble doing this? I don't think so. Famous last words. That was very much a min roll. Something about gravel and guts there. Ah, we can also remove the root that way. Interesting. Might as well go for the big hit. Okay. Picked up some holy water from that. Get some toxic ichor from this next one. Which happens to be elite. Ooh. Hiss. Ugh. Beast of Burden is like one of the grossest. I feel like. Let's see. What do I want? I think I want to get rid of Blind right now. It was between that and Withstand. Every disease has a vaccine. How about sepsis? Question mark.
A slow dissection, an unavoidable end.
That would be quite the setup if okay. Just get rid of the one that's not going to riposte for the moment. Yes, the goat vomiting its guts bothers me slightly. Weird, I know, right? 4 and 7. Let's just get rid of you. All of the goat things are particularly upsetting, I feel like. And then, of course, right, this guy, no way he could... Hold on. So I want to check this. So that guy hit slot 3 when slot 1 was available. So Meat Hook can't hit slot 1. He couldn't carve because he was in slot 3. So I guess, yeah, technically that one passes muster. Hey, Scorpion, welcome to the stream. It is my absolute belief, and I believe Red Hook have said as much, that they have every intention of adding modding to Darkest Dungeon 2. My little bit of commentary, though, on the topic is I think that it is going to be a lot harder to mod Darkest Dungeon 2 because of the 3D art. So I think that it's going to be slightly... We're not going to see the same level of modding that we saw out of the previous game, Darkest Dungeon 1, just because I think developing art assets for the game is going to be significantly harder. But that's my only thoughts on the matter. No, we're not going to get the kill. So I'm just going to Solemnity here. But yeah, I expect we'll very quickly see mods that just change what attacks do, etc. Roll the dice on this. Yeah, we'll probably secure the kill. I was correct. 40% max HP. Love to see that. We're definitely doing it. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm endlessly surprised by how incredible the modding community is. So, you know, it's distinctly possible that the modding community is just going to do incredible work, and it will be awesome. But okay, this weakness is really cramping my style. This doesn't remove weakness. 6 to 12 is still probably the best we can do. This fight's going to be a little rough, though. Do not doubt for a second. Wide Force, it was a pleasure hanging out. I hope you have a really lovely sleep, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's see. We're not making headway here, so we're definitely going kill the cherubs route. Yeah, we're gonna take some stress here for sure. And then just because I want to start putting damage in on them, I'm gonna start knocking that off. Yes, Darkest Dungeon 1 had an incredible modding pool, to be sure. All right, 50-50. Not the good kind of 50-50. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon 2, incredible mods, and the art assets that people were able to create were awesome, but they were in the kind of like voxel shaded style, right? So they were 2-dimensional, not 3-dimensional art assets. And so that's going to be the thing that will be challenging, perhaps. Let's see. This is the melee turn. Did we get resisted doubly on that? And I just didn't notice. That feels bad. We do have a blind to get rid of, but we don't have anything else to take care of. So I'm going to do this in hopes that we bait not Weight of the Worlds. Yeah, Sundering Steel is good. Hey, Tito. I don't know if you missed anything important. That's a good question. We're fighting this dude and doing a really bad job killing the imps in the back. I'm gonna put some damage in, even though we're gonna get double worshipped next turn. Sepsis is really messing us up. Alright, and I'm gonna have to use some stuff on that, I think. Jeez. Alright. So this second worship is going off next turn. Oh, we're really in kind of a... this is the second leg, Tito. There's that Weight of the Worlds I said I didn't want. Oh. We're having a really hard time here. We've gotten so many resists. What is up with their blight resist? Oh, they're hail enemies. I should have noticed that sooner. That explains it. Okay, you're dead. So, unfortunately, the one that's going to be healing the big dude is the one that's there's that worship again. Yeah, I should have noticed that it was hail enemies. That hurts us quite badly. Okay. Okay, slightly concerning.
A little help impeccably timed.
But there's that big solemnity. Oh. We're gonna have to clear our winded anyways, so alright, now it's just us. I'm gonna need to use my second solemnity, but I think I can hold off for a second and probably withstand. Yeah, this fight, I don't think I've ever had it with hail enemies before. It is surprisingly bad. And yeah, Sepsis is proccing 100%. Although I will say the Weight of the Worlds is not being present every single time is helping a little bit. This is melee skills. Okay, so we'll probably... Oh my gosh, I landed a dot? Is such a thing even possible? I think I toe-to-toe to remove Winded so that next turn we can get a Howling End. Now this is a range turn. So I'll just do that. We do get the fire. That's nice. Now let me think. Are we going to do any better than a Noxious Blast? This is a 10-point bleed. I don't need to take 10 damage, I don't think. Alright, big hit. Thank you. Where were those earlier? And then one more Solemnity. Maybe an extra little bonus heal on the front end. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try and play catch up after the fact. The greed. One more Weight of the Worlds for the road because I was greedy. Well, I hope the inn is selling a few things that that help us out. All right. I'm gonna lower my mic here for a second. There's some people vacuuming in the hallway. Lovely, I know.
The loathing abates.
All right, they have passed over. I'm gonna get rid of some ablatives, get rid of some neutralizings. Look at our freaking stress. Holy cow. What have I done? Probably should use more mineral waters, but we're doing fine without the milk soaked. I don't think I'm ever going to use them. The 2 poetries will come in handy. That's good to have. Get rid of that. Baldwin, you're sitting on a whole lot of not that interesting stuff, so let's take advantage of that. Get you some hit points. Oh, and we need to get rid of one more thing to... Ethereal Dust, I think, has some potential. Toxic Ichor. We probably could have used that against that hail fight. One of the problems with combat items... Seriously, Kara, I need one. I need one very badly. One of the problems with combat items is you don't have the ability to look at the fight you're about to have and decide how to allocate them. So like Toxic Ichor, I would have absolutely brought into that last fight if I had known that I had hail enemies coming up. But I'm just hoping for like a feast or something like that. We do have some poetry, so... Alright, Dismas picks up Bon Vedant. Boudica, Slayer of Cadavers. Baldwin, a bum leg. Bum leg is very annoying. We get the one mastery that wasn't really that useful. Let's see.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Greater Hail Draught. Now that we have the max HP trinket. Galvanizing Goblet. Would be very interesting. Alright, let's use the stuff that we have here. Get ourselves a bit sorted. Anytime we can use Steak and Spuds, it's a good time. We'll do that to help with the bum leg, I think. But then the rest of this looked like kind of a bust. We could do the whiskey barrel, but it might be more negative than positive for our relationships, unfortunately. Right now, Boudica and Dismas need a little bit of friendship. Do we have anything? Like, is there a pipeweed in the house? Oh, thank goodness the vacuuming is gone. Sorry about that. 66% chance. I fail those 100% of the time. So I probably won't bother. The Warhorn is nice. But I might just save my money. Am I ever going to use the Greater Mortal Ward? Don't think so. Alright, let's do our 6 mastery. I should probably put Adrenaline Rush on the board. I think Highway Robbery was on my list, though, for sure. Noxious Blast is on the list. Emboldening Vapors needs a rework for sure. I'll pick up Battlefield Medicine. I mean, do I... There's a possibility that I could play Bloodlust since toe-to-toe hasn't been helping us much. Let me experiment with that a little bit. And then, is there anything I haven't picked up here that I want? I'll pick up Open Vein. Oh, and I wanted to pick up Withstand. Nice. Okay. I think that was most of my shopping list, though. Now, we could basically zero our stress with the whiskey barrel. But, I mean, none of our relationships are in that much jeopardy. I'll pick up that as well. Let's see how many blues we get. 1 blue, 2 blue, 50% blues. All right. Those are probably easily repairable. All right, we're kind of all at the same place. Boudica, who can we try and improve your relationship with? You and Paracelsus? Okay, cool. All right, now they're down 2. You'll love to see it. Okay, we have another 3 choice, which is interesting. Thick Mud increases move resist for us and them. That's interesting. I don't care about the Greater Mortal Ward. I think I just threw one of those away. We'll do a Tangle, though.
Resignation and death.
Okay.
Land is truly barren.
Not much else to do. I don't think the Provisioner... I did eye this Warhorn. But we need the money for a hospital. So let's just press forward.